Rockin' steady.
Hey y'all, so I'm here, certified by Shay Davis. Y'all just seen me on Retro's World. Check it out. It's a good time. Thanks for having me.
Hey y'all, what's up? This is Tutu from Retro's World, and I want to know the tea. Drop your tea in the comments so we can talk about it this week on Retro.
Rockin' steady. Rockin' steady. Rockin' steady. Rockin' steady.
Hey y'all, so I'm here, certified by Shay Davis. Y'all just seen me on Retro's World. Check it out. It's a good time. Thanks for having me.
Rockin' steady.
Hey y'all, what's up? This is Tutu from Retro's World, and I want to know the tea. Drop your tea in the comments so we can talk about it this week on Retro.
Rockin' steady. Rockin' steady.
Hey y'all, so I'm here, certified by Shay Davis. Y'all just seen me on Retro's World. Check it out. It's a good time. Thanks for having me.
Hey y'all, what's up? This is Tutu from Retro's World, and I want to know the tea. Drop your tea in the comments so we can talk about it this week on Retro.
Rockin' steady.
Born and raised. Yep.
So this is a big debate on the Retro World podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Mardi Gras Mobile or Mardi Gras New Orleans? I asked everybody that's special from New Orleans.
Well,
How you rocking?
with the home team, with the originators, baby.
Wow, you can't put the originators on there.
We have
I give you
to.
the home team.
What French settlers from the Acadian colony came down to, colonize.
What was the capital of Louisiana back in the day?
I can't say that. I can't say what I was going to say. We're finna start this.
Mobile.
No.
It was Mobile. It was Mobile. That's how we get started. Hey, man, that's how we started our show with a little shit talking, man. Welcome to Retro World episode 24. 25, I think. 25, man. 25, 25. We got a special guest in the building. We got Miss Courtney Rose in the building. How you doing?
Hi, I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm doing good. Can't complain.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. How y'all been, man? It's been about, I think like 3 weeks since I done did the show, man. About 3 weeks. I done miss y'all. Miss y'all. All my loyal supporters, all my friends, my family. I miss y'all. How y'all been? Leave it in the comments. Let me know. It's been 3 weeks. I know a lot has happened. So let me know how you been. Miss Courtney, how you been?
I've been awesome. I've been good and busy and good and busy. I like to describe it. I've been performing at a lot of local events with singing, performing my music as well as doing covers. Also in the studio doing some recording work as well.
Gotcha. How your mental health? How's
Good.
your mental? That's important.
Good. We're starting off this. In my mind, so we're still in the first quarter of the year, and I like to start the year off in a sprint if I can, and I'm just in such a positive headspace, with being grounded and attracting things, going after what it is that I want and allowing it to find me. So I'm in a happy space.
I like how you put that. Allowing
Thank
it
you.
to find you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're not running searching for it. You just comfortable and let it come to you.
Yes, absolutely.
I like that. How y'all been? The people that tuned in. How y'all been? How your mental health? Who we got? We got my boy Eddie. So what's up, Retro? What up, Eddie? How you been, my boy? I ain't seen you in a minute. I gotta get up with you and get a shirt, man. My boy Eddie got some dope clothing. He just dropped. I gotta get with you, my boy. I'm glad to see you tuned in. Much love, much love. My mental health. My mental health been pretty good lately. I can't complain. It's been a pretty good month. I just came home. I just got back from home, so it's always good when you go home.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I needed that. I needed that recharge. Got around my mom. I ain't seen my mom in a while. I ain't seen my little brother in a minute. It was the first time me, my little brother, and my sister was together in years. So my mama,
Oh, yeah.
my mama was happy. You know what I mean. So just to see my mama face and it was love. I needed that. You know what I mean. So
Yeah, family will revive you.
man. I needed it. Felt like my battery was dead. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I understand.
it ain't nothing like waking up to mama cooking on your mama couch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he could be lazy.
Man, I can be lazy. Ain't have no responsibilities.
Right,
You know what I mean?
even for a day.
Man, we was there for about 4 or 5 days. We didn't want to come back.
I see, you got spoiled. That's what it was.
We was finna let my boy miss school and everything to chill.
Oh,
but,
goodness.
but now we had to get back to it. So I'm in a good headspace, man. Everything's on the up and up.
Awesome.
For the people who tune in, Tutu is not here today, so it won't be no tea with Tutu. I'm sorry. There will be no tea today, but she's here in spirit. She's out there with our son. He had a track meet today. He out there doing this thing, so shout out to Sean, shout out to Tutu out there doing their thing. Yeah. Let's get off into some topics, you know what I mean? Let's see. You know about Ja Morant? Have you heard about the Ja Morant situation?
I've heard bits and pieces, yes.
Bits and pieces. I'm pretty sure everybody know who Ja Morant is. Young black fella, man. He played for the Memphis Grizzlies. I want to say he's like 23 years old. Man, a phenom. Kind of like the face of the NBA. You know, got over $200 million contract with the Memphis Grizzlies. I want to say he got another $100 million contract with Nike. So he's
Wow.
well off, you know what I mean? But he kind of seemed to hang around the wrong people, I would say. Bad crowd, in the club, shirt off, drunk, showing pistols, and now you done got suspended in jeopardy, losing money, losing endorsements, and that's kind of crazy. How do you feel about that? Seeing it on TV.
For one, I feel as though, we are human, and in some aspects we are entitled to mistakes, yes. However, as public figures, we have a certain laws to abide by, just for our fans, for our viewers, for the titles that we hold as those public figures. So some things are completely unacceptable in my mind, and coming from a girl that's from the hood, certain things you outgrow, some things from the hood never leave you. But when you start coming into coins, certain things about your mindset have to change. Certain people, certain pawns, if you will, that are on your puzzle piece have to be moved, or you have to switch the game because you're gonna end up losing in the long run. So
Man, with the puns, I like how you put that. It definitely, man, you hit it on the head right there. As a black man watching it, it's kind of sad because he's living a life that I remember growing up. Like, man, I wish we can get that. I wish I can get that. And it's like there, and I'm happy for you that you're there. There's no hate coming from it. I'm happy, but to see you wasted, it's like, come on, bro. Like, man, my son looks up to you. You know what I mean? My son dyed his hair because you dyed his hair.
wow.
My
Yeah.
son got your jersey hanging on the wall. Like, my son got the real jersey. It's like you got really people looking up to you. So kind of to see that, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad watching his dad. His dad is in his life. His dad's at all the home games, and
Wow.
and it's kind of like he's more want to be a celebrity than being a dad right now. You know what I mean? I get he's grown, but that's still your kid. I don't care how grown. I'll never let my kid crash out. Not in front of me.
Yeah.
Not in front of me.
Absolutely. Not within arm's reach,
Right.
of certain predicaments, there's only so much you can do. In any instance, there's only so much you can do because we're all individuals. But,
Right.
If you can be a voice of reason or something, especially as a parent, you're going to try to do that, be that.
Especially that in the strip club with a gun. Come on, bro. Like,
I thought it was a regular club. I didn't know it was a
I
strip
think they said
club.
he was at a strip club. That's even more.
Must have been some
Yeah, I don't,
some bouted scrippers.
Sure, yeah, it was a lot going on in that video.
Yeah.
I'd say. But nonetheless, I don't think they suspended him for the 50 games. They just giving him some time off. They didn't give him no criminal charges and nothing like that. But he really need to sit down and evaluate what he got going on. Evaluate the people around him. You know what I mean? And hopefully some OG sit him down.
Absolutely, because the kids that are inspired by this, like you say, I'm certain you growing up, you're a basketball or sports heroes, whoever they might have been, they had an impact and influence on you.
For sure.
And just like you say, your kid, has his jersey hanging up. The kids are susceptible to that. Their minds are sponges, so it's,
Facts.
in a sense, not fair to them. So it's still a slap on the wrist, thankfully, and hopefully he can, come back and keep his head in the game,
Hey, man, hope you come back ready to put in work and get right, Ja. Next topic. Did you see the Chris Rock special? Have you heard about the
Netflix, right?
Yeah, the Netflix special.
Yes, I saw it last night, as a matter of fact.
So you did watch it.
Uh-huh.
How you feel about it? Honest opinion.
Oh, I got the pillow phone. You sure I could give my honest opinion, or?
Hey, this retro word. That's what we want. We want nothing but honest opinions.
Okay, honest opinion. I consider myself a funny girl, so comedy wise, I wasn't in stitches. There were some funny aspects to it. Collectively, for me, it wasn't what I thought it would have been. However, I respect it. It kind of made possibly things worse between, whatever rivalry or feud, may exist between the three of them.
All right.
But he was silent, throughout this whole time since it transpired last year, and that was his moment. So with that, I respect him having his moment, but some things you gotta let go.
Do you think he waited too long? I seen a lot of people say that, like, bro, you waited way too long to respond. You should at least,
No, because no one can tell you how to rebut, when to rebut. So that's just opinions. When he was ready to speak on it, he did. I thought he would have went to all kind of other media outlets, radio stations, this,
Right.
that, and the third, but he did not. He made a way to capitalize off of it, and
he made us pay for it.
right. So it's kind of smart.
Nah, because he definitely made us pay. We all tuned in too.
Oh yeah.
We all tuned in. We all, we all got Netflix, so we done paid the little $14 to $20 already. So he won at the end of the day. I think, you know what I mean. Like you said, it's everybody's opinion on how he should have handled it, what they would have done, but at the end of the day, we really don't know what's going on until we in those shoes and somebody come up and I
Right.
guess slap us, and however you handle it from there.
Right.
Because I
Right.
say the same thing, you know what I mean? I don't know how I felt about when he said, you don't, what was it? You don't fight in front of white people. That was like his closing statement. I got it when he said that. I understood it. I definitely understood it, but also, I don't know if somebody just come slap me right now, I'm going to say, hey, you know, I'm going to hold off until behind the
Right.
scenes. So it's teachers on, man. It's just whoever you are, how you handle it. If somebody doing that to you right now, how you handle it, how you think you would handle it.
Somebody had done that to me.
If we was live right now on Retro World and somebody's come out and, wow.
WWE, baby.
WWE.
We
Nah, I
going
feel
in. You know, that's a certain human responses you cannot control, especially reactions. And which I do commend. This is the only thing I commend Chris on for keeping it together and continuing to host his show after
True.
getting a fire knocked from him.
True.
Okay? But other than that, I mean, he set himself up for it. So, I mean, I couldn't do that.
I think it's my mom tuned in. She said, I don't think he waited too long because he had to respond right away. It would have been from anger. True. And you don't want an emotional response, emotional response, you know, so I definitely understand that. But it did sound kind of still emotional, though, when he was giving it off. And it's come from a place of hurt. I don't think he really got over it. You know?
Right. I felt that as well, you know, when he did start to go into it, you know, because he kind of teeter-tottered
He
along, you know, throughout the special. But when he got to it, it's a difference in your pain being funny, you know what I'm saying? And it's a difference in you being angry and that spewing out, and that's what it became,
Right.
you know? So it was kind of hard to sit through at that point, you know, but...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that's about it. All the topics that we got. We're going to jump off into the interview first, man. If you tune in, like, share, send some stars, man. Show some love. If you like what I got going on, if you like Retro World, we're on episode 25. So thank everybody who's been rocking with me. 25 episodes, man. It's just the beginning. We got Courtney Rose in the building.
Hey.
Like I said, man, hit that like button, hit that share button, letting people know we on episode 25 of Retro World, and we gonna get into the interview. Yeah, last week, if you was tuned in, y'all was waiting on this interview last week, man. You know, just due to unforeseen stuff, we had to push it back, and it hurt me to my heart because I'm a man. You know, I just like doing stuff in order. You know what I mean? So like I said, I hit you up and I told you, like, man, I think it might push it back too late. And I just want to do it in order. So now we get to do it right. We got Courtney in the building, so let's do it. So my first question to you is really just tell us about yourself, where you're from, your home, just you.
Okay. Well, Courtney Rose is actually part of my government. It's also my stage name. I'm born and raised in New Orleans. I lived there until 05. You know, I came to Killeen by way of Hurricane Katrina.
Okay,
So
okay.
not by choice. We were forced out, and this is where we stopped running.
Gotcha.
You know, I lived in a part of the city that got the most flood damage. So there was nothing to save when we went back to salvage anything.
What part was that?
The Ninth Ward.
Gotcha. Okay.
Growing up in New Orleans, music has always been dominant in my life, you know. That's the birthplace of jazz. So we got street performers just about on every corner, especially in the French quarters, you know. And growing up, marching in the Mardi Gras parades, you know, music has always been that thing for me, you know. If all else fails, I do music. So I've always kept in tune with it, you know. I've always been a writer, and once I got out here, after high school, I decided to take it seriously, and I went to Florida, to Full Sail. Did some networking down there, so yeah.
So you said 05 you got down here. That was right after high school? You said?
Well, I was still in high school.
Still in high school.
I was just started my sophomore year, as a matter of fact. So
How was that transition coming from New Orleans, you know, to Killeen? I know that's a different world.
Oh
in
yeah,
itself. That's
completely. 1,000,000% culture shock.
A different world. Right.
Coming from a place, a lot of people, and there can be parts of we can be sometimes, but a lot of people will say, "Oh, New Orleans people ghetto, they ratchet." Again, sometimes, but we're prideful, and coming from a place that has so much pride, everybody's spirited, you could say, to a place where it's, military mindset, don't do this, don't do that. You're going to make your people look bad, this, that, and the third, and you don't even have to be doing anything bad. But that was different for me, especially being a child in it. I'm the last of 3 kids. I'm a mom and dad, and the only girl. So my older 2 brothers were already out of high school. I was the last one in, so that was a whole thing in itself. I didn't want to be in Killeen. I want to go back. I want to go to Houston or go back home, something like that. So I had a really, really rough time when I first got out here, from teachers, from students. It was a lot of harsh things that we had to deal with in the school system when we got out here.
Gotcha. What school you go to?
I went to Shoemaker.
Shoemaker. That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up. When did the music? So you went to? You said then you went to Full Sail when you decided to take music seriously, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when, like, your first project, or when did it, after Full Sail, when you really jumped off into the music?
I'll say after I came back from Full Sail, I decided to go full throttle with my music because I did a lot of behind-the-scenes work for other artists, writing, doing the wardrobe, helping do a choreography, doing the hair, you name it, top to bottom. And it made me happy in a sense because I got to be around it. With that, back then, I was a big girl, so that I didn't have the confidence that I wanted to have.
Right.
And I lost the weight by myself naturally, over 150 pounds. And I said, okay, this is my time now. And I went with it. I had to put all my energy, effort into believing, and going after what it is that I was believing in. So, yeah.
That's dope. You said that at that time you was on your goals, or you said you was a bigger girl.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you use to focus to get the weight down? To, was it the music, knowing that that's what you wanted to do?
That was always the I guess picture that I was looking at.
Gotcha.
I did want to get to a healthier me, and who I've always been a dancer. I like to move, I like to sing, yes, but when I dance, I feel like I get taken over by the music.
Right.
And at the size that I was, people don't believe me, I was 315 pounds at my heaviest. Yeah. And I got rid of it all by myself. No hand, no gym partner. Thank you. No nutritionist, none of that. I knew I wanted to be a healthier me. I cut out everything. I literally put up the blinders. Everything that wasn't in line with what I wanted to do. Some friends started feeling away. That's fine. When I spin a block, if you there, you'll be there. If not, then it is what it is. But I had to stop being so giving with my energy in helping construct other people's dreams. I had to care about myself.
Right.
And that's what I did.
That's what's up. You said you was a dancer. I didn't know you was a dancer. So when did dancing come about? Or is it, like you said, that just
always
come
been
from,
a dancer.
like you said, I know the jazz music, so it's always been in you. Did you take classes or anything?
Okay, I haven't taken ballet. But I have taken liturgical dance, or mime dancing. I've done hip hop. I've been on a step team. You name it. As far as like structured classes, no, but I've always been involved and always being, a cheerleader or on a dance team. at the schools that I attended, especially getting ready for Mardi Gras, we had routines to learn. So, it's time to get down. It's time to get
I
down.
already know, especially with that Mardi Gras time, so I already know
Oh, yes.
what's going on with that. Did you ever take any other schools, like far as like acting schools, like I was saying, acting schools, other than Full Sail?
No, I haven't done acting. Full Sail was the bulk of it.
Gotcha. So if you could pick out of the doing hair, dancing, music, which one bring you like the most happiness?
Entertaining, and when I say entertaining, I mean music and dancing, performing.
Performing.
Yeah.
Performing. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. When was the last time you performed?
Well, I have never put on a full-on show that court roles want to put on yet. I have not yet found my dancers, but the time is coming. The last time I sang last month at the African American Arts and History Showcase that's put on monthly. Essentially, it's the city's Black History show, but it's put on every year at the Civic Center. So I was just there. Yes.
Cool. How was that?
It was awesome. I ended up being the only singer there this year, but it was pretty cool. I always love it. It's always a great turnout.
I got some people in Austin. They can book for it's like the Austin Spurs, I think, where they need someone who sing the national anthem. You should definitely try to get.
Let me know,
I
because I would do that.
They was asking about that today. I seen that.
Oh, wow.
I think that'll be some dope for you.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That'd be so awesome.
Definitely got to link you up with that one.
Yes.
Hey, man, I appreciate everybody who done tuned in, man. We in the middle of the interview, man. We on Retro Raw episode 25 with Courtney Rose in the building, guys. Y'all say what's up. Y'all show some love in these comments, man. Like I said, like, share the comments, send some stars if you like the interview, if you like what's going on, if you like Retro World. Thanks for the support. We love y'all, man. We appreciate everything. Appreciate the engagement. Let me see. We got my boy Eddie in there. She said it real. Respect. My boy Sean, my uncle, Eno here. We come, yeah.
Hey.
Now, 'cause I think my people said they're going to New Orleans this weekend, so we go to New Orleans all the time.
Y'all right up the road, pretty much.
Road, so that's always like a vacation spot. I remember growing up, people like, oh, we finna go to New Orleans. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go to New Orleans. So we definitely know about the New Orleans culture, man.
Yes.
That's why I always make that joke when I hear New Orleans people. Like, there's really family, there's really love. You know what I mean? My boy Chuck from out that way, Chuck Wavy. So
yeah, I heard of him, yeah.
He from out that way, so I give him shit all the time. So I'm pretty sure he tuned in a minute. He'll be in the comments talking shit. But let's get back into the interview. I seen you had a new video coming out.
Yes.
What's the name of it? Closer?
Closer.
Closer. I said closure.
It do look like closure, right?
Closer. Tell me about that. What's the inspiration behind that? I've been seeing you teasing us with little snippets in there, so.
Okay, so Closer is my next single release off of my album, Matters of the Heart. Closer, I tell people all the time, if I had to identify my artistic self as something, I couldn't. All I could say is that my soul resides in 90s R&B.
Gotcha.
So that's who I am. Essentially, when I present my music, you get nothing but R&B vibes, 90s R&B vibes from this. And a lot of music today, it's kind of straight to the point, like leave nothing to the imagination. Well, honey, that's not what we doing.
Gotcha.
It's a lovely tease the entire way through. I feel it was great, crafted very well. And it's just about, like I said, not going straight to the punch, but the moments that lead up to it. So often people skip over that like it don't happen, even if it's only brief, those moments are there. So that's pretty much the evolving of the moment. That's what Closer is.
Just enjoying the moment. That's what I get from enjoying the moment, every second of the moment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Got you. Like I said, I see you've been posting it, so I'm like, man, I'm can't wait to watch. I'm trying to see
Yes,
what's
I'm
going on.
excited.
I'm definitely. Who did you work with?
Are you talking about filming?
Filming, who in it, or if you can give it up. I don't know if you,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
want to give up all the secrets, man. Retro World exclusive.
Yes, exclusive, y'all. Okay, so my videographer that I work with, first time working with him, he's super awesome. We call him Dice. His name Dice. His name is Slice and
Oh,
Dice.
slicing that,
Yeah. He's awesome.
So I know the work good now. I know it's what you're talking about. Slice
Yes.
does some good work.
And my male love interest in the video actually is a good friend of ours. We met on a set of another project, not a music project of mine, but just a acting, a skit set. And, you know, I was looking for a guy to be in the video. I put the call out in Colleen, couldn't find nobody. I'm like, it's a simple description. That is literally the basic profile to get into the military. We in the biggest military.
Right.
I can't find. So anyway, I end up hitting him up. I'm like, hey, bro, you think you can do it? He was like, it's nothing. I got you. So everything, once I got the yes from him, everything was just easy flowing, and it turned out so awesome.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And you got a release date?
So I'm keeping y'all surprised with that.
Okay.
But if you follow my page and keep an eye out on my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, Courtney Rose on YouTube, you will be in the know when it's going to drop.
Hey, y'all heard it. Tune in. What is it? Courtney Rose?
Courtney Rose, yes.
Courtney Rose on YouTube. Subscribe right now. Tune in so y'all can get the release date.
Yes. So, and also, I don't believe I mentioned his name. So the male interest in my video, his name is Jermaine Stinson.
Okay.
He does great videography work as well. So just put that out there. Little plug.
Shout out to Jermaine.
Yeah.
Doing your thing. Like I said, I've been sitting back watching and been waiting for it to drop. I subscribe to the channel, so I'm gonna get it when it come out.
Hey,
so
yes.
y'all better get like Retro and subscribe, man. Let's see. How hard is it balancing everything that you got going on, from doing hair to my wife said you do nails, cause she had tagged. I don't know if you posted something. Man, my wife love nails.
Yeah.
You know what? What happened was Tanya had tagged you.
Mm-hmm,
And said, hey, she can do these nails. And my wife was like, not I guess, that's gonna be
Yeah.
on there. You know what I mean? So how did you get in the nails? It's like so much stuff that you do with the nails coming in.
I've always been doing hair. I've been doing hair since I was 13. And it's always been a side hustle for me. At some point, I got kind of bored, and I wanted to expand my capabilities. And I always loved the concept of nails. Like when I was in grade school, I used to rip up loose leaf paper and wrap it around my fingernails and make these long claws. And everybody's be like, Courtney, you crazy? I'm like, my nails cute though. And that turned into me being a self-taught nail technician. So right before I went to Full Sail, maybe about not even a full year, maybe about 9 months before I went, I started teaching myself how to do nails. And while I was in Florida, I got my license to do nails. So
you like a one-stop shop.
yeah,
You get your hair done, your nails done.
yeah, and that balance is it can be tricky. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, you must find balance, otherwise
No,
you're
for
gonna
sure.
run yourself ragged. And
Any kiddos?
not yet. My husband and he has 2 daughters, so I have, stepdaughters, but we together don't have any yet.
So how does that, hard balancing that out, that family and music and the whole nine?
It really don't interfere with nothing that we have going on, because it's such a gap. Pretty much his girls are grown.
Gotcha.
So not 21, but, more than of age. So they out doing their thing, so they're not dependent.
Gotcha.
So it don't interfere with nothing, so.
Sound pretty smooth. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Any up and coming projects?
Yes.
Let's talk about the up
So,
and coming projects. And business ventures.
Business ventures. Well, I am I've been a brand ambassador with a company out here, local company called, actually, the owner of the company is Miss Angela Berry. She has workout clothes and she also vends Total Life Changes products. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's weight management system
Gotcha.
in essence. And I've been an ambassador with her for some time now. And when COVID, first hit, the world was taken by storm and germs. So, with that, I feel like it's so kind of okay that I kind of fell off of that because I was doing a whole lot of heavy posting, pre-COVID. And then I stopped, to redirect some things. And now I'm getting back in the groove of posting my content, in collab with Miss Angela. And it's been awesome. So that's one Courtney Rose venture that we're on right now. The beauty business, we have some new products launching this year. I don't want to give y'all the details, but oh my goodness. Okay, I'll give y'all one.
All right, we here.
It's for the girlies.
Hey, another Retro World exclusive.
Listen, I'm gonna give your wife an exclusive. The minute it's in my possession, okay? We got lip liners coming out, y'all.
Lip liners.
So all the girls that love lippies, to give the lips an extra boom. Follow my beauty page and stay in the know of when we get these products. Because, girl, listen, you're going to be like, oh, my God, it's everything. Y'all eat.
Hey, Tutu, tap in. Nah, everybody tap in. We can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Any more business ventures? Anything going on?
I'm always working on building my empire. So with that, I can only say yes, but I can't give
Gotcha.
further deets.
Do you plan on opening like a somebody said
Vibe, boom.
vibe, boom.
And my baby. Hey, babe.
That's your hubby?
Yep.
What's going on, brother? But nah, that was funny. What I was about to say, do you where you see yourself in the next 3 years?
3 years.
Short-term goals, kind of.
I see myself gracing some pretty awesome stages. I see myself making some pretty sturdy collaborations with other artists. Also establishing myself in the Central Texas area as one of the best female MCs y'all know.
Uh-oh.
A lot of people don't know that, but Courtney Rose rap too, and that pen is sick, okay?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that either.
Really?
I knew you sung.
Really?
I didn't know you rap.
Wow, yeah.
I did know you sing. I did know that, but I didn't know you rap. Hey, it's a studio right across the hall. Man.
Hey,
You might have to do a track or something.
listen,
Might
you
get a
said
check.
it. Universe brought it right here.
We might have to get a track together.
Hey, let's get it.
Nah. But yeah, so what's a long term? Let's say 5 years. No, I said 3 to 5. Let's go 10 years. We see us 10 years from now.
I'll say at least 3 to 4 out of country shows. That's one thing that I definitely want to do.
Global.
Yeah. I see 1 to 2 babies, being honest. What else? Still doing what I do, I would like to have a brick and mortar for my salon. I definitely see that being a thing.
That was my next question, but glad you touched it.
Hey, oops, sorry, I'm taking your
hey,
job.
I like it like that. Go ahead, I like it like that. So the brick and mortar, you definitely seeing having a brick and mortar coming soon?
Yes. Yes, that's definitely one of my aspirations since I was a little girl. And I feel like I'm putting the right stones down as stepping stones to achieve that.
No, you definitely are. You definitely are. The state of music. How you feel like the state of music is right now, and what do you think you bring to the table to change it?
Can we divide music into categories like R&B and then rap, or is it collective?
Let's go R&B first.
I I have my favorites. I have the people that I like. As a whole, I would say present day R&B is just not at all what it used to be. My personal opinion, the girls that are killing it, I may leave a few off, but just the ones that stand out. Her, definitely, she's like a guitar hero to me. Jasmine Sullivan, of course. I love Chloe's voice. I love it, love it, love it. And I've always been a fan of SZA's pen. So I'm kind of digging the stuff that she's putting out right now. For R&B right now, those are the girls that are doing it for me. Everything else is, kind of watered down and it meaningless. Everybody's trying to see who could be the most vulgar and beat this person with doing it, So it's nothing really.
Makes sense.
My mind.
I feel you. Rapping wise.
Rap. It's only a couple, I can't turn on a radio station or a rap station and listen to 10 consecutive rappers and single out one because everybody sound the same.
True.
You got to look high and low to find distinction, and that's for me what's kind of a selling point. Like I like Lil Baby music. I like his flow, his delivery. He don't, to me, sound like an Atlanta dude.
Right.
I like T Grizzly.
Hey, I like T.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
people like that, you stand out and be who you're gonna be, but don't be what's already in existence, And
Right.
too many people try to do that, so.
I agree. So we're gonna wrap it up a little bit. You got any shout outs? You wanna shout out anybody? Anybody tuned in? Any special someone's out there you wanna show some love to?
Yes, I want to shout out my babe. He said the 5 room earlier, and he just said peace and blessings. I think that's to you.
Peace and blessings,
He's
brother.
awesome. Great support system. That's my babe. That's my rock. I want to shout out everybody who was watching because you didn't have to tune in, but goodness you did, and thankfully we are glad you're here. My mama, I love you, girl. My favorite girl. Yeah. Anybody else who may be watching? Thank y'all. Sincerely, thank you.
Same on my end, man. I appreciate I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely appreciate you for coming. I appreciate everybody who done tuned in. That's tuned in, who always tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, we on episode 25, man. It's been a long. It seems like 1,000 episodes, but it's only 25. But it's been fun. It's really been fun. You guys motivate me to keep going. The phone calls in the morning every Wednesday. You going live? You going live? You going live? When I'm 2 minutes late, they hitting me up. What's going on? Why you not on yet? So that pushes me though. It's like, man, people really tuned in. People really enjoying it. Seeing people coming. From my mom to people I work with to your husband. It's all dope. It's all love. I appreciate y'all, man. It's all love. To my man in the back, my cameraman, shot my boy Ed, man. He's never ceased to amaze me, bro. Like every time I come here, there's always something new. And stuff like that push me. You know what I mean? Like seeing the little video in the beginning, that makes me, when I go home, man, I gotta make this better because he's making this better. You know what I mean? So I appreciate him for pushing me. Like I said, I appreciate everybody.
Yeah. Before
we leave, I wanted to ask, because I'm a fan. Like I said, I bring people on here that I'm a fan of. You know what I mean? I've been following you for at least years now, really.
Yeah.
We've been cool for a few years now. Would you give us a few, sing a little bit, something for us? I know you just dropped the cover of the Rihanna song the other day.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. And I posted it on the page, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, thank you.
No problem, sir.
Okay.
Bless Retro World with take us out, something different.
Listen.
So this been Retro World episode 25. We're going to let Miss Courtney take us out. We're going to do a little bit different. She's going to sing us out of here, man. See y'all next week. Same time, same place. Let's go, Miss Courtney.
All along it was a fever, a hot head, cold sweated believer. I threw my hands in the air, said, show me something. He says, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Listen.
Little something. Hey, man, I appreciate that. That's been Retro Road episode 25 with Miss Courtney Rose, and we out. Peace. Oh, man, that was dope.